Mystic, Connecticut. One of the state's most popular spots, especially in the spring and summertime. Everyone loves it here, coming from out of state and in-state. Place to shop, eat, and just plain walk around in. And remember the drawbridge with the ice cream. But what about getting married here? That's where Inn at Mystic's Haley Mansion can come in and help. Full disclosure, my wife and I got married here the winter right before the pandemic. Recently, I had the opportunity to shoot 2 weddings here this spring. So join me now for a quick video and photo tour of this awesome venue up on a hill in downtown Mystic. All right, so here we are. This is the exterior of Haley Mansion. Really big, beautiful building. These are the stairs to go up to where the 5 rooms are in the mansion. And this is my bride, Cheryl. She decided to have a nice shot of whiskey with her future sister-in-law as they were getting ready. Getting some hair and makeup done here, daughter helping with the dress. Here's our matron of honor helping her out with her cuffs and opening a gift. This room right here is the one that my wife and I stayed in as well. It's the nicest and biggest of the 5 rooms. Here comes Dad for a nice first look. Real touching. Okay, let's head down from the mansion to the inn. Here's the groom, Andrew, getting dressed. His best man's helping him out. Nice light through the windows in these rooms, which is really nice for photos. Here he is sitting at a table, opening up a gift from his bride, Cheryl. And here's some photos from another room and another wedding. Let's talk about your first look or your first touch. I love this main entryway here in the mansion. Here's another view, that's the front door. And before we get to a first touch, here's a cool dress shot. All right, here's my groom, Andrew. He's peeking around the corner. That's actually a pocket door, a door that slides in and out. So they can't see each other, but they can hold hands around the door. Now here I am at that other wedding doing a father-daughter first look. Then let's head outside to the bluff. Here is the groom waiting on the bride for their outdoor first look. All right, now speaking of the bluff behind the mansion, that is where Andrew and Cheryl had their ceremony. They had a minimony. It was themselves, best man, matron of honor, and then about 10 or 12 guests. There's the JP with Andrew waiting on Cheryl to come out. There is the tent and gazebo behind her as she walks up to the bluff. The thing you see behind them is the inn, and way off in the distance is Mystic Harbor. Now for a sit-down ceremony, this is where they set up the chairs. Here come the groomsmen, bridesmaids walking down from the back, from the other side of the inn, rather, not the back necessarily. That's a nice view of a river, and let's keep moving. Now I just want to highlight the grounds. My wife and I got married during the winter at Inn at Mystic. All of our group portraits were inside the mansion living room. There's plenty of room in there. If you're doing a spring, summer, or fall wedding, of course you could take advantage of the beautiful garden here. The ceremony area is a big open field with a small hill, and then of course having the mansion in the background is great. Inevitably during your wedding day, you're going to be wondering, when can I finally have something to eat and drink? Inn at Mystic really takes care of you at Haley Mansion during cocktail hour and your reception. During this minimony, Cheryl and Andrew did everything in the upper patio location. For a bigger wedding, as you'll see in a minute here, such as my wife and I, our wedding, the upper patio was used for cocktail hour, while the lower patio was used for the reception itself. We also had our ceremony inside, so that lower patio had a dual usage. When everybody moved upstairs to the upper patio after the ceremony, that's when they broke down the lower patio, which you can see here, and turned it into a reception area with tables and chairs for people to sit. So here we are at that other wedding where we're going from cocktail hour down to the reception. So to be selfish for a second, my favorite part of the day as a wedding photographer is the opportunity to take you two away for couples portraits. Inn at Mystic has beautiful grounds. Here we are with Cheryl and Andrew. There's a beautiful mansion in the background. They didn't dance in the gazebo, so we kind of faked it. And here's that nice entryway again. Finally, here's the other couple in front of the mansion and out back. So that's it in a nutshell, Inn at Mystic. If you're about to get married, you're engaged, you're ready to look for venues, and you love Mystic, there's no reason not to give this place a shot. You'll love it. It has you covered, quite literally, no matter the time of the year. My wife and I got married there in the dead of winter, and it was cold, but the patios are completely enclosed by a big permanent tent, and they run industrial-sized heaters. People have jackets if they want to. It's perfectly fine. Inn at Mystic and Haley Mansion can accommodate pretty much any size of wedding. Some of the photos you were seeing were from my wedding in May, where there were only about 12 guests. And then the other wedding where I helped a friend shoot that one had over 150 people. Now before you go, remember to do two things. Click subscribe for more great wedding tips, and then click the link to head over to the blog post that goes along with this video. You'll find a lot of good information there about the venue Inn at Mystic, pricing, more photos, stuff like that. And then I've got a bunch of other information there too if you're looking around for a venue or a wedding photographer in that case. Until next time, see ya.